Oh, hey. How's everybody? Give me just 1 second. There we go. Now we can get to what we wanted to talk about in this video, which is everyday carry. Regardless of who you are, your age, your status, your occupation, everybody has an everyday carry. And we try and simplify that as much as possible to make it as easy as possible to carry those items every day. Hey everybody, my name is Kai, and today we are going to talk a little bit about my everyday carry. So come on in here and let me show you what we got. Alright guys, welcome to my humble little bathroom space. We got all the things that I like to carry with me on a day-to-day basis. We got everything from the car keys to the wallet to the phone up to the Springfield XDm 9mm compact. So everything here is carried in its own very specific place, and that is for mainly 2 reasons. First, so that I always know where to find it, and second, ease of access. Alright, so everything has its very specific place that makes it identifiable, repeatable based on where I put it on my body, right? But the firearm, you can't just put this thing in your pocket. That doesn't really work. So you need some sort of holster to be able to safely carry this firearm, and also to be able to make the draw of the firearm repeatable and predictable and keep the location of the firearm the same. Now some people opt for an inside the waistband option, like either this leather Galco or this Kydex inside the waistband holster. But the problem for me is that I got a little bit of extra. Okay, unless you're like super fit, sometimes these inside the waistbands are difficult. So the main option that I have gone with primarily for concealed carry is an outside the waistband holster, similar to this Kydex holster. But the problem that I tend to have is that I either have to wear tents for shirts to hide the thing, or I print like crazy. Now I'm wearing black and the lighting is good, but from this front here, you can see this firearm clearly right now in this outside the waistband holster. Outside the waistband is really difficult to conceal unless you're wearing some sort of a cover garment, or if you are wearing just baggy clothes. I don't really like to wear baggy clothes, so this is not really the best option for me in a day-to-day situation. So the holster option that I want to discuss with you today, I am actually wearing right now, and can't even really tell. Now, let's go out somewhere else where I can back up a little bit more so that you can see this better. So as I said, I am carrying a firearm on me right now. The first thing that I'd like to point out is that all of my pockets and other daily carry items still have the ease of access and are not hindered or blocked in any way. Also, I am not printing noticeably around the waistband as I would be wearing an outside the waistband holster or a traditional waistband holster. So if I'm not carrying it traditionally, then where is it? Well, right here in the Urban Carry G2 holster. Now this holster is fantastic. I really enjoy it. I've been wearing this holster for the last 2 weeks and experimenting and training with it. So we're going to take it out to the range today and then talk about applications where this holster would be beneficial over others. So let's get right into it. Alright, so out here range testing the Urban Carry G2. A little bit more about this one. This is the lieutenant size, which is supposed to fit your mid-size double-stack subcompact pistols. They have probably 4 or 5 different sizes of it so that you can get the right one to fit your gun. Their website's really easy to find the right one, and then basically how this works and how you mount it on yourself is super simple. You put the gun into it, you slip it down into your pants, you clip it over, and you're good to go. One of the nicest things about this is that you can wear tucked in shirt, open shirt, or whatever. So I'll show you how this all works right now. So has a magnet down in here that grabs onto the slide of the gun so that you know that it's not going anywhere. The first generation didn't have that, but this thing, the retention on this is really good. And then the leather just folds over it and grabs on really good. And then you just stick your thumb down in your belt line, shove the gun straight down there, fold the clip over, clip it onto your belt, drop that over, and you can wear a tucked in shirt. You can have your shirt untucked. Doesn't really matter, but you can carry. One of the nicest things with this holster is that I sit down a lot. I'm in a vehicle all the time. riding a motorcycle, this is super comfortable. Because this doesn't have anything that's above the belt line, you can sit down and, you know, bend your legs just like normal. I don't experience any issues at all with it binding. What I have found is that if you wear this holster a little bit too far over, if I wear it just left of 1 o'clock, then I end up looking like I've got a Gigantor package, which is nice sometimes, but not the most desirable thing to be printing all the time.
Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Okay, not socially acceptable. Not good. If you wear it at 1 o'clock, then it basically looks like you just have something in your pocket. It fits right behind in your pocket, right behind your pocket, and angles right down here. So, but still have access to your pockets. That's the nicest thing. And then the draw is super simple. Just standing here, you grab this flap here that's magnetically attached, and you pull it up, and it ejects the gun right up here into your belly. You grab it, you pull it up, and you can present out on target. Okay, holstering back up once you've drawn it is a little bit more challenging. What I do is I just fold this thing back over itself, get it positioned so that the nose of it is going down into my pants, and then come in here, put the gun back into the holster, drop it down into the pants, and then I'm done. So pretty simple. It's definitely not the fastest of all holsters. My times earlier was about 2.5 seconds standing. That's not really the fastest holster out there, but it's the most comfortable that I've ever worn and the deepest concealment in all situations. You could wear gym shorts with this, you could wear pants, you pretty much wear your regular clothes, your regular shirts, and you don't print. So it's really nice. Now let's do a couple of drills here. We're gonna do some sitting and standing. So let's just do draw and fire here on target. Not too shabby. Let's do one more. So sitting down, this holster is extremely comfortable, but how is it on the draw? Definitely a little bit more challenging, but still possible. So like I said, you could have the shirt tucked in or untucked. So first, tucked in, and now we'll do untucked. The holster stays in the same position. You just untuck the shirt, and then when you grab here, you grab the shirt with it, pull it up, it ejects the firearm exactly the same. So let's try this out. Not too bad. Let's go one more, shirt untucked. All right, guys. Well, let's talk a little bit now about who the Urban Carry G2 holster is for. For me, the Urban Carry G2 holster surpasses all other holsters that I've tried out as far as deep concealment and accessibility. So there's a lot of deep concealment holsters and pocket holsters. With a pocket holster, you're forced to have such a small firearm that that you lose out on a lot of your major range training. And then having this allows you to have a more full-size or a standard size firearm and deep conceal it and have it accessible within just a couple of seconds. That is ideal. Now, unless you are facing a one-on-one threat between you and somebody who's charging at you, I don't think you're ever going to need to be able to draw and fire your pistol within a second and a half. I think that's unrealistic. I think that most situations where somebody needs to deploy their weapon in a concealed carry situation is maybe a crowd, a robbery, something like that. And you don't need something in most situations where from first action to on target is a minimal time space. Most of the time you have a few seconds, assess the situation and figure out when the right time is, and when you know that time, execute it. So I'll tell you, most of the time when I neglect to carry a firearm on a given day, it's typically because of the inconvenience of carrying a firearm. The inconvenience that it places on me me, needing to change the things that I'm wearing or that I'm limited in the activities that I can do. So I look for anything that I can to increase the comfort, the ease of access, and the overall betterment of a carry experience. And I think that Urban Carry with this G2 holster has nailed it out of the park. A side note, I am also wearing the Urban Carry heavy duty gun belt right here, which is phenomenal. It is all one-piece leather. The stitching is just aesthetic, and from the buckle through the whole belt, the holes, everything, this gun belt is extremely comfortable and secures the firearm in a way to where I feel comfortable with it. And I think at one point here in the near future I will be doing a more specific review on this heavy duty gun belt by Urban Carry with some more of the features that I really enjoy about it and testing it out a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, well that brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Check out the link in the description to Urban Carry's website to check out the G2 holster along with the heavy duty gun belt and all the other cool stuff that they have on there. I hope to be reviewing more of their products as we move forward. And until next time, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Make it a great day. Peace out.